Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Danvers Daily. As always, I am the Executive Director of DCAT, Greg Dolan, and I am here to talk to Salem Connection Clubhouse. We have a crew of 4 here to tell us all about what happens at the Clubhouse, how it supports the community, and how you can get involved to help. So if we could maybe first just start by going down the line, if you could introduce yourselves and explain what your role is at the Clubhouse.
Hi, I'm Eileen Lonigan. I'm a donation coordinator, and I'm also a member.
Hi, I'm Anastasia Chickering. I am a member and I enjoy it.
My name is RJ. I'm an employee and I'm going to talk about a little what it's like to work at a clubhouse.
And Andy?
Hi, my name is Andy Conley. I'm a member of the Salem Connection Clubhouse. I am also here to talk about what it affects for me personally as a clubhouse member.
Awesome. So thank you so much. This is really cool, Andy. We've got to know you before. We know you're a great musician. Apparently a man of many talents, because we're going to talk a little bit else about what you get going on. But I think a great place to start whenever we bring in an organization is just to talk a little bit about an overview of who you are, what the services are, and how people can get involved.
Hi. The Clubhouse is a place where people with mental illness or other disabilities come, and we relearn how to do our skills. We try to get people back to work. We try to get people back to school. And we have a business unit where they learn about money and all that. We have a complete food service. People are learning to cook. They're learning how to do it at home, or we cook lunch every day. And we have a snack bar with snacks, and people are learning how to do a cash register. We have a vocational section where we have a vocational counsel that does the work to find you jobs, get back to work. We have 3 sets of jobs. We have a TE, which is transitional employment. We have an SC, which is a supported unit, and we have independent unit. And now this year we're working on entrepreneurships. And then we have the community service department where we make cards and send out cards to people on birthdays and hospitals, and that's where all the donation stuff happens. And
that's great. That's a great overview.
Yep,
it seems like a wonderful organization and mission. And sort of one of the things I'd be interested to hear, and Anastasia, I think you can talk about this, is sort of the impact that this Clubhouse has had on individuals. So maybe, Anastasia, you could tell your story a little bit and how the Clubhouse has been beneficial to you.
Wow, I've been a member for this Clubhouse for 3 years, and it changed my life. I was, down and not doing so good, but now 3 years later, I'm on top of the world.
That's great. What kind of programs for you, like what things over there do you think have been the most beneficial for you?
I love working in food service. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so do you do the daily food service?
I do the daily food service
That
every
must
day,
be nice.
yeah.
I love cooking for people. That's something, I don't know, the average daily audience knows about me. I absolutely love cooking for people. And I think it's a really powerful thing to be able to learn that, do that, and provide for other people. So that must be really rewarding.
It is.
That's great.
I enjoy cooking, making sandwiches, salads. Yeah.
That's great. So thank you for talking about that. And then RJ, you have a different perspective. We've talked to a member, but I'm interested, what's it like working there? It must be a rewarding place to work, I can imagine.
It is. I've met some of the coolest people that I ever have in my entire life, and it really is an honor to work as support in that area. We don't do hierarchy there. I mean, just because I work there, I don't give orders. I'm basically there as backup, as well as about 5 other staff or so. We have to have the skill set of a Swiss Army knife. We got to do a little bit of everything. Anastasia's chopping up some stuff and needs some help in the kitchen, or maybe to look up a recipe on what to do. I'm there. Yeah. Eileen needs somebody to log donations. I'm there. Andrew needs somebody to hold up the camera while he's pulling off the newscast yet again. I'm there.
That's great. I always find that with organizations where they have a broad mission and a lot to do, that you have to find people who have a lot of capability to wear different hats, and it certainly seems like that's the case for you, and that's great. I one of the things I love about my job is I always say it's like different hour to hour, never mind minute to minute or day to day. So it seems like a really great place to work, and it's awesome to hear. So Andy, I can move down to you. We're going to talk a little bit about, I know there's a few fundraisers coming up. We'll start with the first one, and this is one way that people can get involved and see a little bit about what's going on over there and also support the organization. So maybe you could talk a little bit about the Showcase fundraiser.
Yeah, speaking about people who have all different types of abilities and skills and all these different type of Swiss Army knife's abilities, as RJ said. What we are calling the Salem Connection Showcase Fundraiser. We can zoom in on this a little later. It has it's happening on November 14th, which is a Friday at 6 p.m. at the Peabody VFW, which is 20 Stevens Street in Peabody. It's $10 in advance for tickets, $12 at the door. There's a QR code on this that you can get. There's vendors which are selling baked goods, art, jewelry. You should see all these incredible things that we have already. They're all made by clients and staff sometimes too. We have live music, which will be provided by myself and also Dan, aka Dr. DK, two of us doing some live music there. There'll be a silent auction of different art pieces, really incredible pieces and things like that. And all the proceeds are going back into our account to benefit our clubhouse and also our social activities as well.
That's awesome. So one thing I love is when you get to support an organization and have fun. So this seems like a great thing, because not only are you supporting a great cause, you've heard the impact it's had for clients and for staff, and what a wonderful place it really seems like overall. And this is a way you can say, hey, I'm going to get a good night out, and I'm also going to support a fantastic organization. But it's not the only fundraiser. Eileen, I know that there's another fundraiser that you're running right now, and I would be remiss to not talk about this one as well.
That sounds good. That sounds great. We did this 2 years ago. I walked around to all the local businesses and walked in and got gift cards to put on a January calendar. We did this last year. This is this year's calendar. We just got it ready to print. And what we do is every day in January, we draw one name, and your name stays in for 31 days. And when you turn it over, you win these prizes. Like the first prize is a Salem waterfront hotel and O'Neill's Pub to go out to eat in Salem. And they're all Salem, Beverly, Danvers, wherever I could get a gift certificate. We raised $5,479 in prizes. And the calendar is $20, and you pay for the ticket, and the $20 money goes into our social activity program, in which we create events. I personally and Andrew went to Old Orchard Beach on the train, and we spent the day on the beach. We've done whale watching. We've done Sue Chang's. And if you want to order a calendar, it's Salem Connection Clubhouse@gmail.com. If you just send us a note, we'll make sure you get a calendar. I can do it through the mail if that's what you want. Or if you want to just donate, you can donate money too. You don't have to, and the money goes for social activities, because I believe I'm living proof that this place, the clubhouse, works. I've been in a clubhouse for 20-something years. I have had many hats, many jobs. I did come off Social Security to learn how to run a business, which was Putnam Pantry, and then I got sick, and now I'm a donation coordinator, and fundraising is more fun for me. It's kind of my pet peeve. So I enjoy it, and we raise good money, and Anastasia can say where she did for the fundraiser.
Let's see, I got my nails done. I went to Sue Chang's. I can't remember the other one.
We're going to.
Oh, we're going to, where are we going?
Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker.
Oh, wow. Not bad. That's pretty cool.
And we're having a special Thanksgiving, and we're having it catered this year, so we can give the food service unit a break from cooking. So we will have a Thanksgiving dinner for everybody at the clubhouse.
That's really great. And I also, thanks for putting it together. And also, we can't list them all, but if you're one of the businesses that donated, thank you for your support. I know that there's a great local business community in the surrounding towns, Danvers, Peabody, Beverly. We've hit them up before in the past, and I know that it's great that they can do these kinds of things to support the cause.
Yeah, the last one, since we're in Danvers, I wasn't thinking, is the DoubleTree Inn and water park passes, and that's like a $700 bonus.
That's amazing.
So, and that's the last day, and your name stays in for 31 days.
Pretty good. Not
To
bad at
this
all.
day, I don't know
Sold.
how Eileen has gotten able to finagle some of these deals, but she has a way with these things, and it's really incredible.
Yeah, that's great. That's really great, and thank you for doing that.
And then because I did that, Andrew did that. So I got the fire under him, and this is his baby.
Contagious.
It's his baby.
I love it. So thank you so much. We're going to close, but really quick, I just want to thank you all for coming on. This is a really great organization. I can tell the passion that you have for it, and you can see in the results that are coming through with the fundraisers, organizations, the difference that has been made in people's lives. And if you're out there and you're interested in supporting this organization, there's the 2 fundraisers, but I know running a nonprofit that there's always a need for additional support during the year. So outside of the scope of the fundraisers, if you can keep your eye on it, make donations if you're able, or attend other events in the future, or volunteer your time in any way that's possible, I know it would be greatly appreciated. So with that, Eileen, go ahead.
We have a motto. Can we say
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Be
respectful, encourage, and keep each other safe.
I love it. And with that, we'll close. That was a great episode of Danvers Daily. Like I said, I'm Greg Dolan. That was the Salem Connection Clubhouse, and thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Have a great day.